LeetCode problem 2144. The minimum cost of buying candies with discount. This is a recently added algorithm problem of easy difficulty, and we have a shop that is selling candies at a discount. For every 2 candies sold, the shop gives a third candy for free. The customer can choose any candy to take away for free as long as the cost of the chosen candy is less than or equal to the minimum cost of the 2 candies bought. So in this problem, we're going to be given an array that has the costs of the candies that we want to buy. So I'm just going to look at it as is, straightforward, and try to buy the first 2 candies and get the third for free. So we're going to buy the $2 candy, we're going to buy the $4 candy, and we're going to ask for the $3 candy for free. This would be a total cost of 6. But as we read in the example, the free candy must be less than or equal to the minimum cost of the 2 candies bought. So we're not going to be able to get 2, 4, and then 3 for free because 3 costs more than 2. So what we're going to need to do is buy the 4, buy the 3, and then we can get the 2 for free. So we kind of have to set this order in or this array in descending order so we can figure out which ones we want to buy first and then take the last one home for free. So if we sort the array, we can just buy, and then get this one for free. This makes it a lot simpler. So we know we're going to want to sort first. So now that we know that we want the array sorted, let's try a different example where we have more than 3 candies. So in this example, we know we're going to want to pay for the first 2, and then we're not going to want to pay for the third. We're going to want to pay for these 2, and we're not going to want to pay for this one. So we're going to want to loop through this and use each iteration to check whether or not we should pay or receive the candy for free. So let's use an iterator and check each index of the array. The first index will be 0, the next will be 1, and the next will be 2. This is one that we're going to want to get for free. Then we're going to want to pay for this one, which will be 3. The next will be 4. And then the following we're going to want to get for free, and it will be 5. And if we were to continue going on, if this was a much larger array, we'd go 6 for free, or 6, pay for 7, and then get number 8 for free. Now, because arrays are 0 indexed, that does make this a little different, because normally we would just want to check if it was the third. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third number. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third number. But we can check for that just by adding 1 to the index. So we're going to want to check to see if I plus 1 mod 3 does not equal 0. So in this first pass through of our loop, we have 0. 0 plus 1 mod 3 will equal 1. So it does not equal 0. So we're going to want to add this number. We're going to want to pay for this 9. Then on the next pass, we'll have 1. 1 plus 1 mod 2 or mod 3 is equal to 2. So we're going to want to pay for 7. On the next pass, we have 2. 2 plus 1 mod 3 is equal to 0. So we're not going to want to pay for this. And this loop continues through. We're going to pay for this one. We're going to pay for this one. And we're not going to pay for this one. So we kind of have this diagrammed out. We want to sort the array. We're going to want to loop through the array. And then we're going to want to check to see if the index of the array is divisible by 3. So let's try and code this. So in our code, the first thing we're going to want to do is sort the array. So we're going to do cost.sort, and we want 2 values. We want to return it in descending order, which would be b minus a. And we're going to want to create a total variable where we add up the total of the cost of the candies that we are paying for. And this total is going to be returned as our answer at the end of the problem. And now we want to loop through our array. So let's use a for loop. I'm going to say let I equal 0. I is less than cost.length, and I will increment at each pass. Inside this loop, for each pass, we're going to want to check if we are at the third candy. We're going to want to check if the iteration value is divisible by 3. So using an if statement, we're going to create our conditional if I plus 1 mod 3 does not equal 0. So we're going to check if it is not divisible by 3. And if that's the case, we're going to want to add it to our total. So we're going to want to pay for this candy. And if it is divisible by 3, then we're just going to skip it. So let's run this with the test cases and see what we get. Perfect. We get accepted for all the inputs. And let's submit. And we get accepted, 103 milliseconds, and some good memory usage. So that's going to do it for problem 2144, minimum cost of buying candy with a discount. If you have any questions, if you have an answer of your own, or if you have any improvements to my code, please leave them in the comments below. And thanks again for watching.